Hey guys, and welcome back to PXH, also known as PureXHeart. Chris here, as usual, back again with another album review.
Hey Chris, did you hear that? Let's go see who's at the door. That sounds important.
You're probably right.
Okay, sir. Here's your delivery.
Well, thank you so much. Also, very nice shirt. I wonder where you can get that.
Oh, thank you. I just found it online.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well, what's in the box? I guess we'll find out.
So who was at the door?
I don't know, some weird guy that delivered this package. He had actually a really cool shirt. He was kind of a weird guy. I don't know. Some weird person would probably ever be roommates with him or friends with him.
Huh, sounds interesting.
Yeah. Well, he gave us this box. So
What's in the box?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Should we show them?
Think we shall. Alright, so Jesse, what do we have here?
Alright, looks like we got a couple of podcasting mics for some reason. Got USB cables. Looks like it plugs up to our computers.
What?
And then, let's see this. Interesting. So what you guys just didn't see is we just did a full segment and we didn't have any audio on it. But you guys just did see that video, that little sneak peek. We are going to be launching a brand new
Podcast. Yeah, so this has actually been an idea that I've had for quite a while. I am including Jesse just because, well, one, he's a good friend, and two, he's my roommate. So it's either not include him or include him. Then it's easier to include him, so, he doesn't go, I'm not including me.
And hey, I might be on an episode and my part just might get cut. He might just be like, I had enough of Jesse's voice for today. And you'll be like, who is Chris talking to? There's nothing. He's asking questions and then he's answering the questions himself. Is Chris gone crazy? Hold that thought.
It's my other second personality, and you guys probably would thank me to not listen to Jesse's voice. These are just a few snippets that you're going to see just from the PureXHeart podcast. We're going to be going a little bit back and forth of just these music, movies, and topics. Actually, an interesting fact, just so I can actually already say this already on the YouTube, and where we have movies here and there, maybe one or two a year, if that. The movies are actually now going to be recorded like this via the PureXHeart podcast. We are going to have snippets of here onto the YouTube. So if you're watching this on Facebook, Instagram, the day later, whatever, okay, then the movie reviews are going to be on YouTube. Just this is going to be the formats. However, the longer one will be on wherever podcasts you can find whenever we do launch.
Exactly. And we're going to be talking all kinds of things. The normal stuff that you might see on the album reviews on YouTube will stay there primarily. But we're going to be talking about all kinds of stuff. Episode 1, we're going to be talking mainly about who we are. Because you always got to have a why we're doing this and who is actually saying this. Who are these two weirdos?
Yeah.
Yes, we agree. We're weirdos.
Yeah, that first episode is called Who We Are and Why We Are. Because you always must have a why. Why? Well, that's society right there. And then the second episode we got is we're just going to say a little bit about the X, and we're also going to say
the backstory of what led Chris to create the PureXHeart experience.
Well, it's really changed the culture in that movement.
Oh, that is true. We're going to talk about the Change the Culture movement that began when Chris changed the logo and all that last year.
Yeah, that was this is actually a very interesting story. I'm actually very excited to really talk about that. And Jesse is going to be really a little bit more of the I don't really know what he's going to be in that episode because it's going to be a lot of me talking. So
You might just hear me ask the questions. I will be Wolf Blitzer in the Situation Room, and Chris Brunch here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, probably, most likely. So yeah, this is going to be very, very interesting. I know it's going to be, hopefully we won't have that many I's and ums and blah and blah, but that's why we don't do this live. Because if we did do this live, that would not be fun.
That would not be fun. We would probably strangle each other on the air, like, Chris, don't do that.
This is a Christian thing. We do not believe in strangling or any bad things.
We do not believe in abusing your roommate or partner or whatever, but sometimes things happen.
That's true. And I guess with that, you guys are just going to have to stick into the PureXHeart podcast and, to stay up to date, because, I don't think we really have an updated time now, do we, Jesse?
No, we don't. All we know for right now is the podcast is coming soon. You can stay tuned to our Instagram, our Facebook, where we'll make the major announcements. Right now, we're just kind of testing the waters, preparing the sound and audio so that it is the best quality for all of our PXH fans out there.
Now, Jesse, how are these people going to find out where our Instagram and Facebook are? How can they look us up?
So you can look it down in the description right here. You can also see, I think Chris is going to include an image like right here of the little at PXH Culture.
Yep. So yeah, it'll be at PXH Culture. The links are always down below of how to look us up and of how to do all that fun stuff either on your Instagram or your Facebook. And also, if you guys aren't following us on there, then what are you guys doing? We always post whenever the album is review going up. So not only are you hitting that notified bell to be notified for the video, but you're also being notified on your Instagram and you're also being notified on your Facebook. So basically, boom, what are you guys doing? Have so much PXH, and then we're going to have a podcast. It's going to have so much PXH, okay? You're going to be like, man, dude, this is PXH City, bro.
Yeah, we're the hub. It's the hub. The social media networks are our hub for all the major news. And also, you guys see all this nice swag we got going on right here. You can check out the TeeSpring store, teespring.com/PXH. And also, the Facebook and Instagram are also where we note when we launch new shirts.
That is true. There are going to be some new shirts that are going to be launching here in the couple of months. I know if you guys definitely like that PureXHeart podcast, then that most likely will be a shirt. And, usually we always like to sample our shirts, so if it's not the best quality that we like, we are going to update it to make sure that it is the best quality for you guys and for all of us, and because we do not want to wear bad shirts. Bad shirts are bad.
Bad shirts are really bad.
They're bad.
We all know those cringeworthy shirts that your mom gets you, or those ugly sweaters that grandma gets you at Christmas time. Then you have those Bible verses where you're like, I can do all things through Christ, through a verse that's taken out of context. That's going to be a podcast episode as well. Don't let me forget about that.
Yeah.
So, as you can tell, we're kind of collecting our thoughts here. It's going to be a whole mess of things. We're so excited. We're pumped to have you join along on the PureXHeart podcast journey with us.
Yep, that's why I have Jesse along with me, because I lose my brain here and there about trying to figure out my words, and then he's just like, okay, we're gonna have all this list. So there's just a little backstory right there.
Until then, remember to go along with Jesus
and change the culture. Boom.
Bye.